Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ed here, back with another video. You can call me Mango. I don't care really, but we're doing a battle video. I have Dark Voider or Lucifer, or what do you even like to be called? Because you change your name all the time.
I prefer to be called Void, but
Void.
I am called Angel and Darkness.
Can I call you that
You could call
boy?
me anything.
All
Yeah,
right,
huh?
that boy. Alright, I'll just call you
Sorry,
Voider, man.
but
No, you're fine.
I
You're
guess
fine.
yeah, Void. Yeah, Void.
And today we're doing a battle video. I'm going to be using one of the new archetypes. It's the storybook archetype. And the storybook archetype, they're kind of in every single element, but for right now, they are showing up within darkness and light. And the main boss monster for the archetype is Cheshire. Well, not no, well, kinda. At the
Huh?
moment, it is Cheshire, but he can be used along with Alice, who is she's pretty good, especially later in the game when you really want to end the game. She's a card that you're
She's
going
hot.
to bad voider. Anyway, she's a card that you would want to use to kind of end the game, but the main focus would be Cheshire Cat. Um, but I'll read you what their abilities are. So Cheshire Cat of Light and Shadow is a light dark soul with the storybook and cat trait. It's a level 5 soul and has 2 hits. When he enters the soul gauge, he goes unexhausted because that's the common thing about multi-element cards. He has an ability that says when summoned, choose a soul your opponent controls. It loses 300 power until the end of turn. And then his second ability is once per turn, pay 2, summon a level 4 light dark storybook soul token with 300 power, and it has the ability this soul can only attack souls. So that sounds probably doesn't sound too great. I mean, it can attack into souls, but you probably would want to attack your opponent, your opponent. Well, the reason why it's like that is because it would be mostly used for Alice's ability, uh, which is Alice is a dark storybook succubus soul that's level 7, and her ability says wound 3. So if you have 3 damage or more, you get to choose a storybook soul and forget it. Forget is this game's equivalent to like banishing in other games or exile. But
Exile.
yeah, so you do that, and then she gains plus 50 power and plus 1 hit until the end of turn. So, because it's not a once per turn ability, and if you have a whole bunch of tokens on the board because of Cheshire Cat, you can kind of OTK with her. Like, it's a possibility, but it's not something that can happen all the time. But, she's a game ender, basically, if you want to get in
Actually,
there.
for me, OTKable isn't reachable with Alice. You need to have around 7 souls in your soul gauge to achieve that, and it won't happen in one turn. In first turn.
Oh, true, true. And then you have to also think about, if your opponent blocks the attack, but then again, you would have other cards in the deck to help with it, to help
Mm.
calm, like either exhaust or get rid of those blockers, or those shields. That's what they're called in this game. But that's
I
kind of
guess.
how Devil Girl out, or how this deck kind of works. It just utilizes Cheshire, and then you can like end the game with Alice if you want to, but it doesn't happen all the time. But are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Do you mind shouting out the server, the HTCG server, because I kind of can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, okay. So if you guys are interested in HDTCG, you could join HDTCG community, or if you prefer something that is friendly to all, you could join TCG Home, which I am an admin in, and I designed the server logo.
Yeah, yeah. So go check that out, guys. It's pretty cool. People seem kind of nice, you know. But yeah, let's
Okay.
get into this. Oh, there's also a new rule when it comes to Mulligan and Oversoul. So before you had to put cards in at the bottom of the deck and then draw that many from the top. Now you're able to shuffle your deck when you mulligan. I'll just draw my card for the mulligan thing, so I'm at 6, and then I draw for turn. We'll charge Knight of Golden Dawn Eric, uh,
Yeah.
and then we'll end the turn.
Draw, charge Chokeberry, play Abyssal Slug, and end.
Draw.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
going to charge Abyssal Slug, and then I'll end my turn.
Oh, okay. Draw. It's still the wrong card for some reason.
Well, if- I know how the card works, so it's fine. Or you can play the card and then just play the token thing, like
Yeah,
oops, sorry
okay.
about that. And then
For
if if you're gonna play it
disclaimer.
on the field, you can just put it here. Oh yeah, disclaimer: this is a crossover card between me, Oversoul, and Ashram Cross. So the you can yeah, there you go. So
Yeah.
if you try to look for Shadow Frog, you're gonna come up with the Ashram Cross image. Just go if you guys want to use Shadow Frog, just change the set ID, and you'll have the different picture. So yeah,
Then I attack with a vessel slug.
all right.
You allow that.
Yeah, I'll take the damage. So I'll
Okay.
trigger check. Oh no. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
My win con just went for the damage.
Okay.
I draw.
No, I wouldn't say Cheshire it's win condition.
It's my win con,
Probably.
or that's how I play the deck. We're gonna play this into the Soul Gauge. Then we'll play.
Guess this card's gender.
Well, who? Cheshire Cat?
Yeah,
Oh
guess its
yeah,
gender in the comments.
yeah. If you guys can guess correctly what Cheshire Cat's gender is in the game, then you get a pat on the back. There we go. All right, so we're gonna play Shrinking Cake. Shrinking Cake will
Okay.
allow me to search my deck for a storybook soul and add it to my hand, and then I'll shuffle it afterwards, and then it stays on the field for 2 turns. And in this game, whenever something says it stays on the field for 2 turns, or in this case, destroy this spell 2 turns after activation, it means that at the start of your turn. So basically, you have to 2 turns at the start. So this turn will not count as its activation. Same. Well, I mean, I'm bad at explaining stuff, but yeah.
So
Uh,
so so in the so the ne- your next turn is when the first turn of its second effect works.
yes.
Because yeah, it says after activation, so this is the activation turn.
Yes.
In turn, meaning that the first turn the first turn it loses the durability essentially is next turn.
Yeah. 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 Thank you, because you explained it better than I did. All right.
Yeah,
So I'm going to search out for Cheshire.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, I'm
then
guessing Pinocchio or Rabbit or Bunny, but okay.
I mean, uh, but you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. I'll play Fruits
I'll
and
see.
Flavor, and I'll draw two.
Yeah, okay.
Now we're going to pay two, summon Pinocchio, and then pay one
Uh,
and summon Abyssal Storm.
damn.
Yep. Then I'll end my
Damn it,
turn.
you. X, draw. Risky. And pay for luminescence.
You actually
Uh,
cannot play Luminescence because you
oh,
don't have
I
any light.
can't.
Yeah, you need light
No,
in
I'm
your
playing
city.
Shrinking Cake.
Okay,
Shrinking
okay,
Cake,
okay.
rather. So this would be actually familiar because essentially it's a mirror match.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'll add this card, Demon Girl,
Yep.
Alice. Okay, so now that that's on, I play a Pinocchio, pay for two, and I swing for one,
I will take the damage.
and I attack you with Mechanism.
Uh, oh yeah, but the most I just realized that. I'll take that.
I end my turn and refresh.
Alright. Okay, I draw.
Yeah,
We're going to charge Knight of Don Eric. I'll pay 5. So 4 from the soul gauge and 1 from the damage to summon Cheshire. His ability will
okay.
activate. Uh, I'll give minus 300 to Pinocchio. And since Pinocchio only
He,
affects other dark,
yeah,
yep.
he dies.
Now then, I'm going to use its ability to pay 2 from my damage to summon a token. So we're gonna go. It has 300, well 400 because of Pinocchio.
Yeah.
And well, I'll play Wound of Jin
Oh,
uh,
okay.
to give Abyssal Slug minus 200 power into the end.
Okay.
Then I'm
Yeah.
going to go into my battle phase and then attack into Abyssal Slug. And then that'll end my turn. And this will be
Oh.
added to Cheshire's Chain. So I'm gonna, while you do your turn, I'm going to add my counters for the power so that you
I'll
can
add.
keep track
I'll
of it.
untap. Yeah. Add luminescence.
Oh,
Cheshire. If I could find him. No, don't open Cheshire. Oh, you 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 broke my strategy, but oh well.
mm,
Yeah, you broke it. I can't do anything. So I yeah, I attack you.
all right, I'll take the damage.
I end untap.
Ooh, I got a soul trigger, so
Darn.
he'll be summoned.
Darn.
I'm lucky.
Oh, okay. That's a free turn.
All right, draw. I will charge. Then I will pay 2, 3 to summon Right Capella.
Oh,
Now, oh yeah, this is gone. I keep forgetting. That's gone.
yeah.
Now I'm going to play Phantasm of Sin, Envy. So this is kind of
Yeah.
a new card for those of you who don't know. I'm planning to make a series of 7 Deadly Sin cards for the different elements. This one is Envy, the Sin of Envy, and if your opponent has more cards than you in hand, you can play this card, and then you get to draw up to the same amount as your opponent. So,
Interesting meaning.
yep. So, since you have 4 cards, I'll draw until I have 4 cards in my hand. 1, 2, 3.
Essentially draw tree. Attack.
Not yet. I'm going to play Luminescence. Um,
Okay.
and since I don't want you doing anything that could get rid of my Pinocchio, I'm going to play another Pinocchio so they both give each other 100.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
yeah. So everything gets an extra 100. Now then, let's get into attacking. Uh, I'm scared because you have no damage.
Yeah.
So you could really come back from this.
Okay.
I'm going to attack you for 2 damage.
Okay, I'll take one. No. No. Okay, wait.
What happened?
I take one.
There you go.
And I'll respond the other one with Spellblight Worm. I exhaust to.
Oh
I
no.
play it.
I hate that thing. Alright. Uh, I'm going to attack with a Abyssal Slug.
Okay, I'll play one. Good. Okay.
I'm going to. Dang, I should have activated Raikapella's ability, but I forgot. I'm going to attack with 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright then.
Oh,
Um, and now it'll
and
be your turn.
there we go. Draw. X. I return this soul to my hand.
Don't forget, your Shrinking Cake is now in the graveyard.
Yeah, and I destroy luminescence.
Oh, what happened? Oh, you. Okay.
That was a good play in my part.
Yeah, it was. It's
Uh,
an annoying play
I
because
ch-
now you can play.
I charge rabbit.
I mean, I still have the board presence though, so I'm not too worried.
I get a
Oh, you serious?
destroy Eric.
Eric? Well, it doesn't really get destroyed, but you steal it, so it goes to your soul gauge. So you can copy it, and you have new
Yeah,
mana.
yeah, I have new mana. And what do I do with it actually? Good question. Nothing. Okay, then I attack you.
I'll take it.
I can't do anything.
Draw, charge, luminescence.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to activate Rocket Pilla's ability. I'm going to mill the top card of my deck for Cheshire, Abyssal Slug, both of my Pinocchios, and Abyssal Slug, so that they'll all gain adrenaline. So that's
That was a nice.
yep. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I know 5. See, that's not too great though, because if you survive or you come back, I know I just lost a chunk of my deck. But
Sure.
let's see what I can do there. Hopefully you don't get any triggers.
You did.
Did I lose triggers? Oh
Oh,
no,
yes,
that's a lot.
Alice. Yeah, Alice is still in your deck. Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to pay 2 for Cheshire's ability and create another token. Oop, that's no copyright, please, thank you. All right, we're gonna create another token. Now I'm going to for the token that was out last turn. Actually, no, I can't even attack anything. This does have adrenaline, so
Yeah.
he should be refreshed. Um, I'm going to attack you for 2 damage.
Okay. I take one. Ah. I wait. Give me a sec. I draw 2 cards. Damn. Then I block
I swear to God,
and I use the ability face down.
oh no, you can only use cards in your soul gauge for his ability. It says it in
Oh,
his thing.
wait. Yeah. Okay. 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 Sorry.
So
Yeah.
those
Okay. Sorry.
are
I can't do anything. I guess.
I'm going. Yeah. How many soul triggers do you run in that deck?
12 to 12, I believe.
No, soul triggers, not triggers, just soul triggers.
4.
4. Oh, only 4.
How about you? I guess 4 too.
I kind of max it out.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack you for 1.
One measly damage wouldn't do any harm to me. Damn. You don't draw.
All right.
Lock. Yeah, lock is in my side right now.
Yeah. Attack.
Block.
Attack.
Block.
Attack.
If I don't draw a soul trigger, I die.
Attack. Alright. It'll be the end of your turn, and since they all have adrenaline.
There. Oh, pain is gonna come to play Alice.
Okay. That can survive long enough to attack with it. That's the thing.
Ah, that was a bad decision.
Yeah, I'll let you take it back if you want.
I don't really have a choice. I pay 1, face down, face down. Damn. Face down. That was a good play actually.
Time Rabbit.
I attack a guard alien with a guard alien.
Take the damage.
Attack with astral mechanism.
I will take the damage.
Yeah, I was so close.
Yeah, you were. I was just really lucky that I was able. Because I don't even remember. I think I opened up with 1 shrinking cape, but then I think I drew into a second one. So I was lucky enough to have that get the mana that I needed, then play the shrinking cape. So yeah. I mean, you might get soul triggers. Who knows?
No, I only max out. I only played 4 and spell triggers. You don't draw.
You don't have any triggers. You only have the 1 trigger in your soul gauge, so you might be able to draw into the next triggers and then block the rest of the damage if you survive. So,
I'm guessing.
I'm not going to activate Recapella's ability. So I'll just
You'll
attack.
die for.
Yeah. Yeah.
GG.
GG.
Yeah, it was a fun game.
It was. It was. You don't sound like you had fun.
You know, I did. It was just that it's so close. It was a close game.
It was. It was. But yeah. Uh, this is this is storybooks at the moment. They're not completely finished. There's some more storybook things that I do have to do, specifically for the other elements. But that's kind of how how this deck kind of works. Now you can go off and make your own variation of storybooks. This is just how I play, so you
And
don't.
this is how I play.
Yeah, that's how you play. Um,
Because Mango's deck is a hybrid of light and dark, while mine is kind of annoying the absolute hell out of your opponent.
yeah, I think your deck might work well if you run what's it, Moraine Beetle, and some other nature card I can't remember the name of, because with Moraine Beetle, when it dies, you can add a card from your Soul Gauge to your hand, so it helps with consistency.
True, it's just that how many soul triggers do you have for dark?
I have give me a minute. I'll show you. I have four dark and four light, so I run the full thing.
How many spell triggers you have?
Spell triggers. I have so all my I run eight soul triggers and then four spell triggers.
Oh,
Yeah,
so I'm advertising Astronomica.
let's go. Astronomica is a pretty cool game. It has something to do with planets, but it isn't Chaos Galaxy.
That's the thing you think of when you say Astronomica. It's just that.
Okay.
So my last remarks for the game is for the deck is over no fairy tale is a very interesting concept actually.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, fairy tale, and it synergizes well, but I don't recommend playing Alice. No, Alice if you don't own have a uh Cheshire Cat. That Cheshire Cats wins you game, especially when you have 5 to 6 wounds.
Yeah.
This is essentially a fuel for this card. So my mistake earlier was I discarded this card instead of this. And since I can't take that action back, I just rolled with it.
Yep. Even then, Alice is pretty. It's a kind of a high level card, so to really get it going, um, it kind of takes some time. Which is why I said I think nature could help out the way you play storybooks. But yeah,
Also, Spell Blight Worm is an annoying card.
it is an annoying card, man. The only downside to the Spellblight Worm is that you have to make sure that you're not using up all of your soul gauge so that you can activate its ability. Even then, it's still
Yeah.
annoying.
A counter for it, I guess, is a Garrick Alien.
Yeah,
Period.
not even just a Garg Alien, just Dark in general is a good counter for it, because as soon as if you have, let's say, what's it called? Glare of Hades, and you
Yeah,
play,
that card.
yeah, when Spellblight Worm drops on the field, and you have Glare of and your opponent, or you have Glare of Hades, then it'll automatically have its power reduced down to zero and die.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So so another strategy for Dark is it's kind of a deck that relies on aggressive play, so you won't have a lot of cards in your hand generally. And that's why Phantasmal Sin of Envy will help your deck. Let's say if your opponent relies on water or light, which differs from dark and nature have the same play style of being aggro,
Hmm.
dark harmony. But when you play cards the fire element cards, that's a net that's a +2 to +3 profit off of that card.
Yep.
Heck,
So
even if your opponent has one card higher than you, the fact that you played Envy, you will either draw one card.
hmm Even if
Yeah.
like yeah, one thing that tends to happen a lot is like if you keep getting envy, like let's say you and your opponent are at like one card in hand, you play envy. If you get another, if you play envy, you have no cards, so you draw one card because your opponent will have one card in hand. But if you get an envy, you can just keep on going until you get what you need. Sometimes those that leads
Yeah.
into you getting into a fruits of labor, so you can draw two cards and do more, and it's something that's I feel like it's very great for Dark at the moment because Dark
Yeah.
kind of needs the help that it can get. Um,
Okay.
and I'm
Can I
going.
get can I get a shameless plug?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Okay, so I'm advertising my game Cryptic. It's a spell-based game where it's not a sense of it's not a sense of having booster packs, but it takes skill on deck building. I am also check out DVE or Dark Void Enterprise for more info.
Awesome,
That's all.
awesome. And if you have any links, you can just send them to me, and I'll put them in the
Yeah, yeah.
description.
Okay.
And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice day and peace.